So, I've been up since midnight, and it's probably like 6:30ish right now. Feeling good, feeling like got some good energy going. I kind of want to go around and do some bike riding. I figure why not do some Uber, since I'll be biking around, right? So yeah, go over to the King and Bathurst McDonald's. That's gotta be the worst McDonald's. Like, you walk in there and the people do not give a shit about you being there. Like, there's 4 of them. They're all just doing individual things that aren't helping people that are in their restaurant. So, again, awful McDonald's. And I was only gonna do 1 delivery, but I forgot to go offline. And then I got one for France. And then I realized that I went to the wrong France. I should have looked closer and seen that it's the one on Shudder instead of the one on College. And this friend gets it. Like, I walk in here and this person, they're like, hey, is this you? And it was me. By the time I had even like looked around, it's like they were just on it. They knew. And that's how it was last time I went to a friend's for Uber as well. It's good stuff. Like, they know what's up.
You have a dash cam?
Yeah.
How much does it cost for all those?
This one's about 300.
There's good things to have those, right?
Yeah, no, just, I don't know. You see some weird stuff, yeah.
Right. Alright, man.
Cool. Thanks. Have a good one. And you know, I've got some plans, so don't want to spend too much time doing Uber. So yeah, this is just the bike ride home. And kind of sweaty, so change clothes, have a rinse off kind of shower. And then I'm walking over to a friend's house. I'm waiting for Matt and kind of friend. And then Matt's like, oh, I'm at your house. And then he's like, oh, and actually now I'm at friend's house because you were there. But friend's not answering her doorbell. And we're like, that's weird. So we tuned up Matt's brakes a little bit. And just made a seat post adjustment. We're like, what's going on, Fran? Where are you? It's like half an hour later than you wanted us to be there for. Yeah, I did a little bit of driving, but Fran was not into my driving. Sorry, I'm not driving in the left lane all the time. I feel like that's not the lane you want to be in by default. But alright, Fran. Feel like, you know, she's got her way of doing things. So yeah, we're going over to my grandma's old house, and yeah, she's passed on, and they've cleaned out the house, and I don't know, they put a lot of work into it. And yeah, setting up his tent in the backyard. Couple tables. Also brought the air sack couch thing, just cause that thing's fun, right? And people start to show up, like Mike's here now, that's Cashy, and then Marge and Jake and the kids. Oh, and these like, oh, those powdered brownie things were good. Anyways, my dad's not gonna make it out, but he asked for pictures of a maple tree. And I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna take pictures of all the trees. And by pictures, I mean this video. So, I hope this is what you wanted, Dad. Here's that cool apple tree. Everybody likes the apple tree. Here's some of that food people are bringing out. I feel like my camera's got messed up or something, and I lost a shot here of the food. It was good. And I'm trying this weird like hops barley tea, and it just tastes like beer. Like it's bad. It's not alcoholic. It's a beer flavored, and it's gross. So I don't know why anyone would buy that. But yeah, the evening's going on. This is Misty. Alex and Josh's dog. It's a dog that they found was abandoned on a highway. Pretty sweet dog. Oh, and he has some of that barbecued ribs and wings. That's good. And look at all these cars. Dang, yo. So many cars. Jess and Fran. Inside it's air conditioned, so every now and then I'm going in to just chill out. And let's have a look at the basement. See, as a kid I remember going down here and like looking around, and it was jammed, packed, full of stuff. Like borderline hoarder, kind of like not exactly hoarder stuff, but kind of pretty close to that. It was like a prepper bunk for Y2K or something. But yeah, it's weird going down here. Like there used to be like a big shelf of just like cans of food and like soaps and stuff. I don't know, like dish soap. Just stuff that was on sale that, you know, you're gonna need it eventually, right? Yeah. And I remember just walking around here and like just poking through stuff, being like, what is this? What's in here? There used to be a wooden wall in this thing, and there was a hole in the wall that you had to reach into to turn on this light switch. And I was always super spooked to do it because you couldn't see in the hole. I was like, is there gonna be spiders in there? Is it the boogeyman's gonna get me? Is Battle Droids board game? Seems like an Uncle Mike kind of thing. Yeah. Not much stuff left. I mean, like, compared to what it used to be like, I'm sure. Here's a picture. You can see my grandma there. And then, I'm pretty sure this is Chris and Carol. Yeah, Chris used to visit a lot. He's a good grandson. Unlike me, who didn't visit as much. But, you know, that's how it is. And of course, in traditional this basement fashion, just poking around, looking at this thing. I think it's like a science fair trophy. Can't really read it in the preview of Windows Movie Maker. But I don't think there's a name on it. Yeah. I remember there was a lot of times when I'd be visiting, and my grandma, she'd be like, "Hey, Andrew, do you want a pop?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, okay." And then she'd say, "Okay, go get one." And then I'd be like, "Alright." And then I'd walk down here and look at this fridge, and hopefully there'd be a Coca-Cola in here, or like a root beer. Great times. Anyways, back to the outside. Those ribs were done. They're pretty good. Just sort of sat around, talked about stuff, hanging out. You know, it's good to see everybody. Got this like coffee ice cream thing. It's pretty good. And then I was hanging out with Misty. I was watching my brother and then Sean juggle. That's Misty, by the way, the dog. Yeah, seems like a pretty nice dog. Like pretty smooth fur. Seems strong, but fairly calm too, you know. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. I'm like, oh man, I just want to rest next to this air conditioner. Mike gets it. Sometimes you just gotta lay down and have a rest. Now, here's some footage of the tree in the front, in case that's what my dad was talking about. Man, that tree. He could fit so many climbing kids in that tree. Whew. And, yeah, that might be the last look of Grandma's house that I get. Unless I make a specific trip to go back and look at it. Cause I'm pretty sure they've sold the place now. Yeah, we're back at Fran's place, and we gotta go in to get Matt's bike. Had a bit of trouble with the buzzer, but it all worked out in the end. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. Wasn't really sure if I was actually gonna do anything else today. So then like an hour later, Don messaged me about hanging out. I was like, oh, I'm down to hang out. Hopefully staying up all day will like reset my sleep into being more like a normal sleep. And yeah, we're just walking around, and then we bumped into Danielle, who's on her way to do like some cat sitting for her vampire dad's. And she's like, hey, you wanna come check out the vampire dad's apartment? And of course we do. There's some cats here. And yeah, they've got a pretty specific vampire aesthetic. Lots of I don't know, kind of creepy things. Like, it's not that creepy, but it's got a definite vibe to it. Like, yeah, it's cool in here. Also, these cats are nice, like pretty social cats. Yeah, an entranceway with just a bunch of mirrors. So many mirrors. Yeah, that was kind of cool. Who would have thought, seeing Vampire Dad's apartment? Yeah, and then Don was like, hey, you want to see something cool? And I was like, wow, what are you going to show me that's cool? Like, you know? Going down these stairs. And what's neat? It's this alleyway. Which it is kind of neat. It's, I guess we're on a hill, right? So this area is like on the like we're level with the second floor of these buildings, and they have these weird sheds that are like you're on like the roof of the sheds. It's kind of weird how it's like stepped like that. Later. Yeah, you'd have to see it in person for it to really be cool, though, I think. Yeah. So, it's getting late, so I'm just biking home. Hopefully I'll be able to go to sleep before midnight. Sort of reset my sleep, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go over that Uber Eats earnings. And yeah, there you go. $11.55 for those 2 trips. Which is like, whatever.